We've moved our operations to a big new shop at the base of the foothills, way closer to the mountains now, and way more room to grow. And turkeys. It's been a long haul out here, getting all the garbage out, maintaining the property, fighting with all the wildlife, setting up the new shop, taking possession of the HCR. The mountains will look like they're getting the goods now though, so right away we're gonna be ready to go. Today is gonna be the last video of shop setup though. I promise, maybe. Probably won't be done after today. Almost certainly won't be done after today. But after we do a little more setup here today, I want the shop to be operational. Even though it's not completely done, got to be able to get to work in here. Then we can move into the project videos, the ride videos. The ride videos, I guess, doesn't really affect what's happening on that part. After today, it's just gonna be like little stuff that I'm gonna pick up along the way, like hanging up some more things. Whoop. And then on the outside of the building here, we still gotta seal up all these pooch ports over here. This place used to be like a dog kennel, so on the outside of the building, there's all these little ports and stuff like that for each individual dog kennel. So they're covered up on the inside, but nothing's insulated right now. So I'm gonna be working on little things like that just as time goes on here. Llamas are over here cleaning up the last of what I need them to clean them up before winter. This place is still kind of like one big air leak. It's still not insulated in here all that well. And then I really wanted to get the cold storage building worked out. I talked about it all the time. It's on the other side of this wall behind me here, but I kind of lost the battle to winter on that one a little bit. Yeah, I gotta clear this all out and lay gravel. In fact, it's actually even filled up with more stuff. But there's quite a bit of work to do back there. Yeah, it's actually really gross because there's a lot of just miscellaneous wildlife living up in there. That's gonna be maybe a little bit more over the course of the winter kind of thing. Big ambitions like redoing the store behind me here, but I gotta prioritize what needs to be done around here. Yeah, there's lots of little areas around here that need attention, like fly window over here. And then there's this one was a good one. Truck is getting used as a llama gate right now because I just have these guys in the last of my overgrown areas, just clearing it out before the snow really shows up here. I'll bring this thing around and we can have a better look, but this happened the same day I went to pick up my HCR. Light's kind of bad over here, but that's what smoking a deer in your Chevy truck, your OBS GM going 90 looks like. There it is. There's deer versus heavy Chevy at 90k an hour. Yeah, not bad. So I'm looking for a new fender, and that thing I should be able to get fixed up. And then I also need the front clip. The bumper held up okay. That thing I should be able to repair. Happened at night coming down a hill. 3 or 4 deer crossing in the middle of the road, and it was just a matter of, well, which one do I want to hit? So if you're in the Calgary Red Deer kind of area there, looking for a fender and a front clip for my truck, and I'm just having problems finding it in white. The door's like already rotten through, so the door was on the pick list anyway. And then the fender, it got pushed back a little bit, and then honestly, that was already like that. I got some OEM parts I can stick in it just temporarily, but if you got the grill and stuff like that, I'm interested in, if you're a local guy, I'm interested in buying. Thank you, Tom. Like, look at this. There's potentially like hundreds of dollars worth of damage here. Oh, check it out. The one I need is even the clean one. Frig! I'm just gonna be kind of going through all like the bins and all that stuff back there behind me for the next little while. All the bins back there. Not really super interesting stuff, but been at this shop here for 3 months or something like that since the end of August, beginning of September there. And we haven't really unpacked anything. This place needed and still needs so much work. Like the inside of the house, we're renovating that. The entire property is like completely overgrown, and it's lacks some maintenance out here. So I'm trying to catch up on all that at the same time as setting up a shop, because it wasn't just move our stuff into an empty shop. It was a lot of work before I get everything in here. Like, even for the first month here, we were living in the camper in the driveway here. You get a bigger shop though, you fill it up with more stuff. Look how many things are in here already. So how many machines we got in here? We got 4 bikes, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 units. So that's the motor for that one right there. 3 Honda bikes sitting here, a couple XLs and a parts one. That's the 250 that came with the place. This is the project triple we're working on. It's so custom I can't even assign a year to it. The chassis is a 94, how about that? Then under that cover is a big Goldwing. Under that is a Honda CB 900 Custom, KLR 650, the 71 Ski-Doo Alpine 399, the Superjet, 86 Phaser, Dad's old Phaser, Uncle's old Phaser. The Mod 7, that's Mighty Whitey back there, it's still in the fleet. Turbo Alpha, and of course the new HCR. The shop is full already. That's what happens, I guess. You get more space, you fill it up with more stuff. I'm gonna try to get some wiring up here today into the lounge area and then into the work bay area too. Then that'll be pretty good. We'll be actually good enough that we'll have power, we can start in operations around here. But wait, hold on. You're gonna have to watch me clean first.
Quest today. We're going to check out our new deck that we're getting built by them. It's going to be a flat deck, and it's going to go on Old Blue here. Oh, that's pretty nice. That's cool.
That's a nice throwing star, man.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
This is the hitch.
Okay. And just like that, winter is on. That was such a nice fall. What happened? I wanted to include a little bit of that in today's video here. We are teaming up with Quest Fabrications. We are getting a total custom build going for us. So watch out for that in the future because it's in production right now. This thing is a total custom build and we'll show it to you guys once it's all finished. And of course, I'm always getting rambunctious with the new stuff and then just running her into shit. Oh, there's unit number 16 or whatever we have here in the shop. You guys see this thing? The work unit showed up just in time. I did a video on this. I got it for like a steal on the marketplace. Like, this thing is awesome. I just bought it as a work quad for around here, but like I actually spent like most of my younger years with two-wheel drive sport quads and taking them like way into the backcountry. We'd take these things up like the Cardinal Divide, like Nomad Creek, Cardinal Falls, Ruby Falls, all sorts of places you wouldn't expect to see a two-wheel drive. That's just a farm machine. I don't know if we're ever gonna do anything to it, but it'll be there in the background. I didn't pay much for that thing, and I didn't even show you guys the super awesome trailer that it came with. Got her with a package deal with the plow and everything, including super awesome trailer for around the acreage. Oh yeah, that'll hold together or whatever. What I'm gonna spend the last bit of today doing is getting power over to between the entertainment area and the work area, and I'm gonna be taking wires from somewhere else. So up in the back here, up at the top of the mezzanine, there is a water heater. I wasn't sure if I was gonna keep it, and I've kind of come to the conclusion that it's just not necessary to have, because this place has like still a bunch of the old dog washing stuff around here, and I just cannot think of a reason that I'm ever gonna need that thing. So I'm gonna pull the wires out of that, and I'm going to bring them on the same circuit over to this area over here. Then once I do that, I'll have power, and can probably start getting into some projects. Cool. That was 100% 240 the first time I did it. Dog, what are you guys doing? Well, what, TVs don't come with manual controls at all anymore? Oh, I can turn it on. All right, got the TV wired up in the entertainment area, and I managed to get the air compressor and stuff wired up all in the work area. Yeah, I think that's good here. Things are looking good. This is gonna be the last shop setup video I do for a little while, unless like something happens and I end up getting like a big install or something coming our way, then we'll roll back into another shop video. But for the most part, from this point on, is it just gonna be me setting up all these areas just with little stuff along the way. We've done most of the setup, and it's been a long road. We also got another shipment from our CKX friends here. We are trying out, or I'm trying out, a Yukon suit this year. They're a little bit warmer. Usually we wear the elevation suits, and I'm sure there is one in here. Yeah, here's an elevation suit. But these Yukon suits, I'm giving it a shot. I think Sean had one last year. I'm looking for something a little warmer, especially for around here. The Elevation Zero are awesome. They work as awesome shells. This year I'm going to try out something, especially for around here where it's always a little bit colder. These Yukon ones have only been on the market for a little bit, so we're going to give that a shot. Yeah, this one's fine. Let's check it out. That's pretty nice. That is, oh, that feels nice. That's quite a bit thicker. That's one of our new suits. Gonna give that a shot this year. Oh, that's gonna be so nice. I'm gonna keep picking away here at all the small stuff, and then once like all that small stuff starts to kind of add up, then I'll do like a video, and we'll see where the shop's at that point. But this is gonna be the last shop video for a little while, because right now we can pretty much move into some projects and stuff like that. Thank you everyone for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it a little bit, even though it's just shop setup stuff. We got snow on the ground now. Yeah, like it's pretty much on. We'll see everybody in the next video, and that's gonna be really soon. Bye everybody.
So then that'll go on the passenger side right there, and that'll open up.
Yes, that'll be
towards the back.
That'll be on the passenger side.
Yeah.
Oh, that ain't cracked.
It's getting bent right now. Look at it. It's supposed to be.
That looks awesome.